Welcome to part 87 of Tales of the Abyss. We're doing a side dungeon, Mushroom Road, and we're Ash. Oh god.
But, by the way, I wanted to bring up in the last part, there's a really bad typo.
Oh yeah.
Ash is not Hasbright.
I think we mentioned that in the
We did not.
commentary, but if we didn't...
We did not.
Oh.
Anyways, now,
Yeah, I think we were too busy.
now you're going to try and demonstrate Ash's Mrs. Gart with fantastic results.
Well, if you mean Mystic Art, that's not going to happen.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Here's Side Goku's attempt at showing off Ash's Mystic Art with disastrous results.
Here's the problem with
He
Ash.
sucks.
One, the biggest problem
He
is
sucks.
one, his equipment is set. You cannot change it.
He sucks. That's the problem with Ash. He sucks.
That leads into that. Actually, the first point is a two-part pointer. One, because he can't change his equipment. Two, because of that, his stats are horrible.
He sucks.
The best thing you can do is give him a capacity core, and even that's not going to help much because he's going to die a lot.
It's like this is painful to watch.
If he had, well, not only that, I'm also doing the worst thing possible, which is unless you're ready, don't bother fighting any of the monsters in here because they are way too strong for you right now.
I wouldn't go that far. They're not difficult. They just have really high attack power. That's all.
And they have a lot more HP than they probably should.
Not really.
But anyways, so Ash, since I didn't get a good chance to show him off the last time I was controlling him, he is basically Luke with even lower defense, both physical and magical.
AKA, why would you ever want to control this waste of space?
And I would love to. He does have his own.
That was a complete waste of revitalize. You could just use healing circle with the same result. No.
I want to show off his Mystic
It's not
Art,
going to happen.
But if I can't show it off while I'm controlling him, you're just going to have to wait until because obviously we're going to be fighting him again at some point.
Sunglasses, deal with it.
Because it's a pretty obvious thing. I mean, the last time we fought him, he curb stomped us. So that's obviously a fight you weren't allowed to win.
By curb stomp, you mean he curb stomped the one character you were controlling. In one-on-one.
It still counts, dang it. I mean, technically I could have won that fight, but it's harder than it looks.
It's like
also, this is probably the only dungeon where I legit spam holy bottles because unless, like I was saying before, unless you're prepared to fight these enemies, they're going to wreck you, whether you're controlling Ash or not.
Those are on the same level, and they didn't do much. They didn't do much to me.
It might depend on your overall
Then again, I
stats.
wasn't stupid enough to use Ash in this part.
I was only using Ash because this is an LP, and I was trying to show him off.
It's like that.
The
one,
only real
it reminds me of that one. It reminds me of that one image that the Smash community put out for the Smash Bell. It's like a picture of one of the Mario parties on GameCube with Bowser pointing at him. It's like, "You're so lame. I'm gonna give you a second chance."
God. Really, all I was trying to do is show off his Mystic Art because that's the only thing I haven't actually shown off yet. The only problem is it takes him forever to get his overlimit up because he keeps dying.
Why are you even here?
Because he has to be here instead of Luke.
Why? Why couldn't you just be the one that just stays at the entrance? Obviously, he can't do anything worthwhile. He's got something to prove.
Pretty much. Also, the fact that his mom's kind of sick and dying right now.
My dick isn't big enough. I must make it bigger.
No, that's the only reason he's here is because he knows that his mom is sick and needs the Rubnica death caps, otherwise she's gonna die.
Hey, you. Stay here. I got this.
And so I'm sitting here, I'm just like, oh wait, there's a treasure chest over there, and I couldn't remember how to... I completely forgot about that. Now we gotta sit here and watch the loading screen, And then me realizing, crud.
And see, this is the entire reason I had Guy out instead. This is the entire reason I had Guy and my main team instead of Ash, because Ash may as well be a walking punching bag.
Oh, I have Guy on my main team here.
Then why is it? So then why is Ash even on the team?
Because I was trying to show off his Mystic Art.
It's
and now
obviously
at this
not going to
point,
happen.
I'm just trying to avoid as many fights as possible.
AKA, I'm trying to survive.
Well, I can fight these guys, yeah, but unlike you, I don't take them out as easily. I mean, I could easily replace Ash with Natalia or Annis, but it wouldn't really make the battles that much easier.
I could replace Ash with Natalia.
They're the only other two I have.
Actually, now that we're here, I actually want to bring up something funny.
What's up?
I had in my team, I had Guy, Annis, Tyr, and Jade going through here, and I went into one random battle, got into the plants with leaves as flaps, arms and stuff. They flap around.
Right.
I went ahead and used as I was hitting them, I used Tempest, right?
Right.
And I happened to land right in between all three, so I got stuck in the middle with them slapping me silly for the entire fight until Guy died. I was like, happy slap.
Anyway, anyway, I should bring this up. This is very important. After you get the Rubinica Death Cap, go up and take the exit to the top right.
Do not get into any fights, or you'll
This leads you out to a different This leads you out a different side of the Mushroom Road. And it has a very, very important item you want to get if you want to be able to get a lot more stuff on the world map.
Also, do not get into any fights here, or else you won't be able to do jack.
Oh no, you will get your ass kicked. Anyway, coming over here, you get the Greater Flight Stone, which is amazing because now you actually can land on. You know all those spots that I was getting pissed off about that I couldn't dock on? Now I can finally dock on those areas. Jesus Christ!
Except for the thunderstorm.
No, there's another flight stone we're going to get later that allows us to fly through that, but at least now you can land on any part of the world map that's not covered by, weather effect.
Or forest.
Yeah, which makes traveling a lot easier. Now if I want to go to, Sheridan, I don't have to park all the way on the other side of the goddamn island and walk there anymore. I can actually land next to Sheridan now. Frickin' finally.
Nice to know the game chugs just as much on here as it does on the 3DS.
Oh yes, it does.
So it's not.
I don't know why it does.
So
that.
it's not just a 3DS that chugs. The PS2 one chugs as well.
No, I don't know what it is about that section of the world map, but it's trying to load too many things at once, and it freaks out.
This is Sonic 06 use.
Thankfully, despite the fact that it sometimes has loading problems and very minor frame rate issues, it never freezes on me. I know a lot of people that had complained about every once in a while this game froze on them. That has never happened to me.
And I don't think the 3DS version freezes either.
I don't think the 3DS version shouldn't freeze at all because it's not a disc.
Yeah.
But I know
I'm not sure
that
if
people
I mentioned this before, but I remember when we first fought Van that I actually didn't get a chance to bring this up, but they actually nerfed Van in that fight. They sort of nerfed Van in that fight because how he always spams his over limit activation. He doesn't do that anymore in the 3DS version.
Maybe that was a glitch.
I'm pretty sure it was.
I don't really think
because he shouldn't be able to do
him
that.
Spamming turning on his overlimit's not a big deal. I mean, it's annoying when every 2 seconds he turns it on, but it's not like him being an overlimit makes him any harder to fight.
No, but him activating it while he's still an overlimit is kind of dumb.
It's all the only reason that's annoying is because it resets how long his overlimit lasts. So when he uses it and then uses it again 5 seconds later, it resets the timer back. So it takes long. You have to wait longer for it.
I believe they actually fixed that in the 3DS version, so he only does it once now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter either because if a boss goes into overlimit, you should just be running away from him anyway.
Yeah, you can still do that in the 3DS version too.
Because if he uses
Imperial Slaughter.
If he uses Imperial Slaughter on you, you're dead. If any boss uses a Mystic Guard on you, chances are you're dead.
No matter what.
So just stay away from them.
If a boss uses a Mystic Guard on you, you're dead, no matter the level.
Unless you have Glory, which is a skill that revives you once you die. And it only works.
I'm not which capacity core lets you learn that?
It's not a capacity core. You have to get a set amount of stat boosts from. Well, I mean, you do use capacity cores, but I think it has something to do with like your. You know how when you have capacity cores, you have stat boosts that go up, like individual stats.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's be like
I don't remember which
specific number or something.
Yeah, I don't remember which stat it is, but there is a specific one you need to have. And I think it needs to be at like 150 or something. Like, it needs to be some ridiculously high amount. But
1,150.
Really, it's something ridiculously high like that. And it's very helpful if you're gonna fight a lot of this game's like super bosses. Because jumping the gun again, the strongest the hardest boss in the game that you fight after finding all the catalyst weapons. Spoilers because I mean every Tales game since Symphonia's had that.
It's not like you have a sore throat.
That boss can pretty much murder you in one shot, no matter what level you are.
You sound like you have a sore throat. You okay?
Oh no, I'm fine.
Okay. Sound like you have a sore throat there. Anyway.
I think it's just because I was talking too much.
I still don't know what Rose's charm is for.
I don't know if it does anything. I think it's just a...
It's just there.
I think it's just there, yeah.
Pointless item needed for 100%.
Yeah.
It's just like that...
Kind of.
It's just like that freaking... It's just like that... It just reminds me of... Honestly, it reminds me of Clock Tower. It really does.
Oh god.
It's like this item is going to be useful, like in the finale of the game when you need to pick it up, in the prologue of the game. What?
And if you don't remember that it's there, well, tough luck.
If you don't remember it's there, tough luck. You're getting B rank ending.
Damn it!
Screw you, game.
Anyways, the moment you leave after getting through Mushroom Road, then Ashe is gone. Now, if you want to try and do that glitch and keep Ashe instead of Luke, feel free to do so. I honestly don't know exactly how it works. All I know is it's something that involves opening the disc tray at a certain point, which tricks the game into thinking you never left Mushroom Road yet.
And it's also highly not recommended because Ashe sucks.
That, and there's also a chance that if you do it wrong, it could erase your file. So, yeah.
Keep it back up.
Yeah, do that. Or just don't worry about keeping Ashe, because Luke is better in every way. Anyways, now that we have the Rugnica death caps, we can go and save Luke's mom, because even though I don't really think she's in that much danger of dying right now, I think she's just sick.
Hey Mom, got you some shrooms.
Ramdas, what were you doing the entire time I was away?
Getting high on shrooms.
Then why didn't you go to the Mushroom Road? There was a bunch of them.
No time.
Here, I got one.
Not good enough.
Not my
Gonna get buy more drugs.
Anyways.
Hey, can I buy some
drugs? Up a little too long.
Excuse me, sir. Can I buy some drugs? Yeah, my man.
God damn it. Damn it, Mission Abridged.
Hey, does anybody have any panties? You're in luck.
God damn it. Ah, shit. I gotta admit, that's been pretty solid so far.
I love my new mouse. It's all blue compared to my red one. Yeah, make of that as you will.
What?
I said make of that as you will.
God damn it.
It actually works better than the mouse I had originally. because it actually works on
good.
any surface now.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Luke's mom was like, "Son, why are you glowing like that?" It's just this. No, it's like this, son.
Go back to sleep, Mom. You're still
No, it's
sick.
like this. Hey, son, why are you glowing like that? It's the shrooms, Mom.
It's the shrooms. You're still sick. Get some rest. Luke, you know that's not the... Shut up!
What's going in Suzanne's mind right now?
Oh, come on. Don't be mean.
Hey, she's high on she's the one high on shrooms.
Anyways.
What if this was just an excuse for her to get drugs?
Nah, I think it would be more just an excuse for her to actually spend time with Luke, considering he's kind of been ignoring her this whole game. Not on purpose, mind you.
It's like a reminder. Oh right, I got a mom.
Those six maids must have the worst job ever. Their only job is to stand by the front door and bow whenever Luke walks in.
They never do it for anybody else.
No, they don't really.
No, they don't.
I guess you got to assume they do it for his mom and dad as well, but you just never noticed.
No, I'm just saying every single party member doesn't do it. They don't do it for anybody else.
Oh, that's true. Like if you're Tyr,
they don't do it for. They don't even do it for
your
Jade.
main-
That makes me mad.
Well, why would they? He's from Malkuth.
Jade's awesome. That's why.
But he's from Malkuth.
Think about what we're talking about here.
Malkuth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is everybody in Malkuth Dingleberg?
I don't know. You're the one that brought up that meme.
Howdy, neighbor. Malkuth. And that sums up part one of this entire game in a nutshell.
God damn it. And then part 2 of this entire game is fuck the church, apparently, because Mose is a jerk.
No, part 2. I like to think like part 1.5 would be that episode where Dingleberg tricks Timmy's dad into thinking he's actually an evil supervillain.
God damn it.
It's like, and Timmy's like, "Are you really a supervillain?" "No, I just made your dad think that so he'd leave me alone."
Anyways, now that we have the Greater Flight Stone, this is going to make traveling around the world so much faster.
Slightly.
Considering you don't have to go out of your way to find a place to land anymore.
By the way, I want to mention something. You know that barrel mini game you're doing? I tried that. Got the title on my first try. You get barrel blasted.
Fuck you.
Get barrel blasted.
Fuck you.
Barrel blaster.
At this point, you get special skits if you end a battle in your swimsuit costume. So I'm turning everybody's swimsuit outfits on so that when I finish fights, I can get skits, because the skits that you get for wearing the swimsuit costumes are hilarious.
Yeah, pool party.
Basically.
Then someone's party kicks the tally off the elevator to go in the ocean. You're already in the suit.
No, it's more like no. Instead, like she puts on her bathing suit, goes on top of the elevator, swan dives into the ocean. Like, Natalia, no! It's like,
It's not a swimming pool.
I told her not to do that.
All right, who told her to do that? Annis with shifty eyes.
Yes.
JJ was a good idea.
Anyways, I apologize for this, but I'm just trying to show
Ow,
off
twig.
the
Ow.
skits. Ow.
I was like, ow, twig. Ow.
And I would cut these battles out, but I
You
did
did.
cut these battles out.
It's like, ow.
They go by really fast anyway.
Ow, twig. Ow. Ow, tree branch. Ow.
So now we get guys. Like, why are you fighting in your
He's
bathing
auditioning
suit?
for Baywatch.
Because I feel like it.
It's because he's auditioning for Baywatch. Which was canceled years ago.
Oh, jeez. Apparently fighting in his bathing suit makes him fight better. How?
I don't know. I don't know. Ask the other guy. No. I'm
many
sorry.
guys.
Ask Gray. No, I'm sorry. Take that back. Ask Gray.
Well, that's great.
Just saying.
It's not my fault Gray's superpower is becoming stronger the colder he is.
To become cold, I must strip every clothing in my body except my underwear. I ain't taking off that shit.
Well, you see, pretty sure the show would be banned if he did
No, they
that.
just off-screen him every single chance.
Pretty much. Damn it, Fairy Tale.
Meanwhile,
That show is still going,
Yes, it
by
is.
the way.
Meanwhile, Jade's like.
It's gonna be one of those animes that never ends.
Meanwhile, Jade's like, "Give me my coffee. I'm feeling good."
Jade's embarrassing everybody else by having the only good-looking bathing suit out of everyone except for Tyr.
The only way his swimsuit would be any better is if he had a coffee mug for a weapon.
I also like how every other skit is them breaking the fourth wall, saying that they're not when they ask why they're wearing their swimming suit and they don't no one knows why and they just assume somebody made them do it.
Surely
it's one of the
surely it's one of those mysteries of life.
It's one of the few times where this game decides to break the fourth wall, and it's hilarious.
They make it more noticeable in this game than they did in Symphonia.
It's not nearly as much. This is the biggest time they actually do it. It doesn't often have like right here.
I don't know. Maybe Ash made me do it. What?
Or, although why? Stop trying to blame Ash for everything that goes wrong.
Well, it kind of is it. Well,
Shut
at this
up,
point,
Natalia.
well,
Stop
at this point, it kind of is his fault. It's kind of.
My response to you, Natalia: stop defending everything that Ash does. Not everything he does is good, you know.
But I like my Ash senpai.
He doesn't seem to care that much
No
about
kidding,
you.
right?
The only time he actually showed any sort of emotion towards you was before we went to fight Van, and that's only because he thought he was gonna die.
And that's it. And the only time he ever showed sympathy to you is because you fell over.
Operation Sexy Annis.
Look at the doll. Look at the doll. Now back to me. Look at the doll. Now back to me. Sadly, I am not the doll.
Thankfully, Namco's not too crazy, and they realize that Annis is a girl,
A 10-year-old.
a child, so her bathing suit's not nearly as revealing as everybody else's.
No, they just make it. They make it out like, hey, look at the giant target.
Since I don't actually show it off, Tokunaga actually wears the majority of the bathing suit. So
Yeah, he looks like he took it with the bathing suit attire on. Tokunaga looks like he belongs in prison.
kind of does. It doesn't help that he also has the goggles on his head.
It looks like, yeah, you got to me for not knowing how to have my bathing suit was on. How's it feel, huh?
Natalia breaks the fourth wall with hers too. She's like, I don't know why I'm wearing this. Yes, you do.
And I was like, I don't know why I'm wearing this. Then what'd you get after me for it, huh? Huh? Yeah, not so funny now, is it?
I gotta write this win down in my diary.
And then we have this special victory quote here.
No, that's not special.
No, I think this is the one where this is the one where like everyone starts talking about how they contributed because Luke's writing some stuff down in his
Yeah,
diary.
that's the one. Yeah, but that one that I was getting ready to say, that's not very special.
No, it's a unique one if the only male character on your team is Luke.
No, it works for
Also,
it works for Jade too. It's different.
Well,
it's
I
different
think-
depending on who's in your party.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Also,
It's just
Tira's
my
sick
medicine
again.
wearing off.
I'm not holding on to the breast. Don't grab the breast. Don't grab the breast.
Shut up.
That's all.
I do realize that since I have everyone in their swimsuit outfits, it kind of kills the mood right now.
Don't care.
What's going on?
But whatever.
Meanwhile, Jade's like, I could use a coffee.
I don't think so. It shouldn't progress as long as I don't inhale any more miasma.
The only, I'm gonna say, like, the only character that actually looks semi-decent in their bathing suit attire in any cutscene is Annis, only because hers doesn't really look
Yes,
like a,
I'm fine. Thank
hers
you.
doesn't look like a swimming suit.
Neither's
Kind of
Jade's.
looks like a normal
Yeah,
dress.
neither's Jade's.
Jade's is a bathrobe. At least his looks unique.
Jade's in his do not give a fuck outfit.
Everyone.
Jade's in a bathrobe.
And
Tears is I don't know what that is.
Rental, obviously.
Phone master, I'm all right.
Well, they are
I'm sorry
rentals,
to
but I don't know what it's
No,
supposed to be.
Tears especially is rentals.
Tear, you look
Yeah,
far from
and-
all right to me.
Guys is
Baywatch.
Hey, where did
he's a
Asche
lifeguard.
Baywatch lifeguard.
That's strange.
Natalia
She said she was
is-
heading back to meet you.
I don't even know.
And Natalia's looks like an average bathing suit. It just
Well, I'm
Natalia's
sure
looks
she'll
like
be
a
back shortly.
rejected swimsuit
Let's all
competition
admire her in the
competitor.
meantime.
Oh.
it's a good thing that I would actually find it hilarious if Namco went out of their way to change some of these cutscenes based on if you are wearing different costumes.
Something isn't right. Barring
I know,
any
he was like,
exposure to the
"Guys, you're
miasma,
back.
she shouldn't be
What are
this
you
tired."
wearing?"
It went to the beach coming over here.
Possible that the miasma
Now
has
they-
pervaded
and now
the
Tears
planet
sick.
storm.
I think she drank too much
If so,
seaweed.
It should pass through the phone belt, exiting the atmosphere. Its impact should be minimal.
Oh god. Yeah, sometimes wearing specific outfits kind of ruins the mood, but screw it. I'm not re-recording this without the
Shouldn't
bathing
we be more
suits on.
I actually went to the
concerned
fire
with the
dungeon
miasma
with
built up
Natalia's
in Tear's
swimsuit.
body?
Because screw her, that's
Didn't
why.
the doctor and Belkin say that was impossible?
Well, that's because you're just a jerk.
I'm not a jerk.
And
Natalia's the
Natalia,
jerk.
Weren't you going to propose
No,
that
she's
someone
not.
on
No,
the score
she's
to
not
the
nearly
phone
as big of a
master?
jerk now.
I don't care. She's still a jerk.
Well, yes, but
Anyway,
Ion's like, why are you guys
actually,
looking like
I
that,
do
you
have an idea
retards?
about how to get rid of the miasma in Tear's body.
okay.
But to
Dot,
do
dot,
it,
dot.
my
Yo.
Don't stop talking. Don't stop.
problem.
Annis, no.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of
Where
something.
have you been?
We were about to find out something very
We have a
important.
serious problem outside.
Oh,
Tear looks like she was in the fetal position for a second.
The miasma's
yeah.
Oh!
Ion, please come quickly.
The way she...
Yeah, that idle animation looks kind of awkward. Not gonna lie.
Yay!
Here.
And no, it doesn't look any better if she's not wearing her bathing suit outfit. It looks equally as awkward if she's wearing her regular outfit.
Kind of looked like she was trying to
The
imitate
miasma's
Kermit's
really bad,
exciting
but it won't
pose.
make much of a difference where I stay.
Anyway, apparently the reason why Tyr is sick is because the miasma came back.
Stubborn and right.
It's like,
Shit.
I'm sorry, but every time I see that pose, I'm actually tempted to make it go fast forward and then be like, yay!
God damn it. Well, you can do that on your own channel.
I wouldn't look anywhere near as good.
Anyway, at this point, I was like,
I noticed
No,
that I
you don't
noticed
need
that you
anyone's-
I noticed that you equipped the Lost Child title. Why?
I just kind of picked one at random that didn't have to do with using a costume. It has nothing to do with anything specific.
As soon as I got that title, I looked at it and I'm like, nope, Barrel Blaster. Yeah, barrel!
I'm probably never going to get that title, Barrel Blaster, because I'm just not good at that minigame. I'm sorry.
Yeah, barrel!
It might actually be easier for you on the 3DS version. I don't know.
Nah, it's about the same It's about the same thing.
Yeah.
I think it was because
The win-
it was late when you were recording that. You were like half asleep.
Probably. The window of time you have to get that is really small. The game expects you to do it flawlessly, and that's ridiculous.
It's kind of weird because I saved it in case I failed the thing, and then I got on my first try for somehow.
Yeah. If I really wanted to, I could go back and do it. It's never going to go away. But it's not even. It's not like. And I would have kept going, but it costs so much gold to play that minigame.
That's why you save before playing.
Even still.
I don't care. You save before playing. That's just basic facts.
Even still, that's even more tedious to keep reloading my save file over and over again, trying to freaking beat
Anyway,
that
let's go
thing.
downstairs.
Yeah. Again, if you forgot to get the sunlight chamber in here, now's a good chance to get it. Oh wait, no,
No. Well, you kind of can, but eh.
not yet.
Hey, costume party!
What?
God damn it, Lagretta! How did you get down
I
here,
took the elevator.
bitch?
What elevator? You'll never.
The one you just got off of,
It's
stupid.
It's like, what elevator? They must never. It's like nothing. They must never know.
I have a few questions about the Key of Lorelei. Now behave yourselves.
There's that key again. Hey, look, it's back.
I keep hearing the key, and the only thing I keep thinking of is that line from Red vs. Blue where they're talking about Tucker's sword.
God damn it.
It's like, also, Tucker's sword is actually a big key. Yeah, big key that can still stab people. And it's a key all the time, and when you stick it in people, it unlocks their death.
Are you really going to make Ion use his
Was that
No,
supposed
it's
to be?
God damn it, I'll just let the run for about 10 minutes.
Was that supposed to? Was that supposed to be them parodying Kingdom
I don't
Hearts?
think so.
I won't let you do that.
By the way, your favorite pet is back.
Yeah, but he's not doing anything bad, so I'll let it slide this
It's
time.
necessary in order to raise the Isle of Ferris. You want that,
So
don't
apparently, Ion's gonna die because
Meanwhile, Tears getting
Van's being a
impaled by
prick.
the Liker's
you?
tail.
Marietta, you'd betray
Ow.
us?
Ow.
Van said he wouldn't.
Ow. Damn it, I'm just saying.
Tyr, you could take one step back.
I must show that I'm tough in front
I
of
noticed
the
Annis
major.
had been acting strange lately.
Ow. Ow.
Right. Marietta,
Anyway,
Ow.
apparently, Annis has betrayed us and went ahead to Mount Zalejo with
Quote,
Ion,
unquote.
who is apparently going to die if he reads the planet score, which is exactly what Mose wants him to do.
Didn't he read the plan score already once before?
Yeah, but he only read it for like a couple sentences, and even then that almost killed him. Mose is going to make him read the entire score, which will kill him.
Give me the lottery numbers to next week. Mo's gonna win big this year.
Shut up, Mose. Nobody likes you, not even your family. And I'm not even joking. Your family probably hates you too, you prick.
I made my family. What do you think?
No, knowing him, he probably murdered his whole family.
Murdered his family and turned them all into replicas. I have my own family.
With blackjack and hookers.
If I had
Anyways,
blackjack and hookers.
Anyway, we're gonna go rescue Ion and go through Mount Zalejo in the next
He's
video. See you guys
He's
then.
gonna die, isn't he?